Hey, what's happening, Herpers? So just a quick update before I jump right into the video this week. I wanted to let you know that this week's video is shorter than normal because I am going to be out of town getting married next weekend. So with the wedding coming up, I'm going to be really busy, but I still wanted to make sure that I posted something longer than the shorts I've been posting daily on this channel to make sure that I had something longer for you to watch on Monday. And for today, I've got this TikTok responding to a viral video about a bumblebee ball python that appears to be a little stuck. If you know anything about bumblebee ball pythons, you might already know where this is going. So this video you're about to watch is just me responding and giving a little bit more context. So thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. If you enjoy it, please remember to hit the like button. It really helps me out. I'll try really hard to post something next Monday too, but we'll see how that goes because I'm getting married 2 days before that. But anyway, thank you for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in 2 weeks.
Buddy, you're not snaking correctly. This is not how a snake do.
You leave that beautiful snake alone. If he wants to snake upside down, let him snake upside down. Besides, he was kind of literally bred to do it. I'll explain.
All right, that's better. So that was a bumblebee ball python, and bumblebee refers to the morph of the snake, just like you have different breeds of dogs that have been bred to have different traits. For years, breeders have bred different morphs of ball pythons, trying to make them more pretty, more desirable, and more valuable. Breeders started paying people to import snakes from the wild that might have new genes that weren't in the hobby yet, and eventually a snake was imported into the country around 1999 that had these really thin lines on it, kind of looked like a spider web going over the snake, and that was the very first spider ball python. But there was one problem. For as cool as this new snake pattern looked, that wild-caught snake had some neurological issues. It was having issues telling up from down. They bred the trait out, and they found out the babies came out looking really cool with this kind of spiderweb-like pattern on them. And sure enough, all of the babies that were produced carrying the spider gene also had trouble telling up from down. This phenomenon is called the spider wobble because sometimes while they're alternating between what way's up, what way's down, they'll just kind of wobble. Sometimes they'll start curling back on themselves. Something that all healthy snakes should have is called a righting instinct, and that's if you flip them on their back, they can almost, in the blink of an eye, flip themselves right side up again. Some spiders that have really severe cases of wobble are not able to do that anymore. In that original video, it looks like it's a bumblebee morph ball python, and bumblebees do carry that spider gene, and so what we were seeing was probably an example of some mild spider wobble. And that's where we get into the controversy around spider balls. They're kind of, to the reptile keeping world, or at least the ball python breeding world, what English bulldogs are to the dog breeding world. Similar to the English bulldog, as breeders and as humans, we've decided that we are going to breed these animals because we can and because they look cool, even if it ends up affecting the animals negatively. In 2018, the IHS actually went as far as to ban the sale of all spider ball pythons in reptile shows in the United Kingdom. Now that doesn't mean you can't own them there or you can't breed them there, you just can't buy them at the reptile shows anymore. I don't breed ball pythons, but if I did, I don't think I would ever breed spider morphs or bumblebee morphs or anything that has the spider gene. If there's a good chance that the offspring will have an issue that could affect their quality of life, it just doesn't seem like a worthwhile trade-off to make them look cooler. But I think what really makes this controversy such a hot button issue for a lot of people and kind of difficult to have a cut and dry answer for is that there is a wide spectrum in how bad the spider wobble can be. Some individuals that have the spider gene will just look cool and might kind of cock their head to the side a little bit every now and then. Other individuals will get stuck in their enclosures. They won't be able to have cage decor because they will be flipping themselves upside down on it. They can fall, they can hurt themselves, and it affects how much of an independent life they're really able to live. And I want to end this being very clear. I'm not saying this to hate on the original video. It was a cute video. The python probably has a perfectly happy life. I just think this is an important issue to talk about and make sure that more people know about because the snakes can't talk about it themselves. And as their caretakers and people who say they love snakes, it's our job to figure out where that line is and what the ethical choice is.